Hi everyone, I'm Kalawa and this is Matrices. So today we are dealing with matrices. It's a very cool topic. So let's understand what then is a matrix. We say matrix is an rectangular array of numbers. Okay, that which you can explain later. So there are some things you must understand in matrix. Let's understand. Let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is matrices, and this is 2 by 2 matrix. So let's understand some key terms or some key language using matrix. So we have rows. What is rows in matrix? Rows in matrix, it means the elements, or we can say the members of that set that move in the horizontal way or in the horizontal direction. In other words, for this first set of matrix, which is 1 and 2, the rows here are 1 and 2. This is row. This first set is row. And then 3 and 4. This is also row. So you can notice we have 1 row and we also have the second row, or 1 and row 2. So now let's understand what then is a column. A column matrix, we say it is a matrix in which the members move in vertical position, meaning they stand straight or so. That's a column matrix. So in this case, the column matrix here, it is what? 1 and 3. This is the first column. Let's name it as C1. And then 3, maybe 2 and 4. Let's name this one as C2. So this is column matrix. So this set of matrix, it is called 2 by 2 matrix. This is because it has what? 2 rows and then 2 columns. So the general standard, or the general way in which we can set matrix, is always the row multiplied by the column, not the other way around. This is the general formula, we can say general form in which we can set a matrix. It's always the row multiplied by the column. So let me give you another set here. Let's say we have 1, 2 minus 3, and then we have 5, 6, and then 8. So these types of matrix, how can you determine whether it is 2 by 2 matrix, 3 by 3 matrix? Remember, always the standard rules of matrix, we say what? It is always the row multiplied by the column. So let's identify the row here. For this first aspect, the row can be 1, 2, and minus 3. This is the first row. Let's name this one as R1. And then 5, 6, and 8, it is the second row, R2. So you can see that we only have 2 rows. 2 rows. And then the column now could be, this will be now the column 1 and 5. Let's name this as C1. 2 and 3. Let's name it as C2. And then minus 3, 8. Let's name it as C3. So we can notice that we have 2 rows and 3 columns. So you call this matrix as 2 by 3. Not the other way around. Don't say 3 by 2. You always get it wrong. It is always the row multiplied by the column. It's always the number of rows times the column. So check the row first before you can check the column, and then write it as you arrive or as you notice it. So take note, this is the standard way of writing matrix. So now let's understand now some written aspects. We see a matrix is a rectangular array of numbers. The numbers in a matrix are called elements. Of course, the element, that's what we deal with. For example, we can say A, B. So in this case, this is a column matrix because it has A, B. Remember, column always move vertical way, it stands straight. And BC, it is a row matrix because row matrix always move the horizontal way. So this is row. Let's say R1. So understand these two steps, and always it is always the row times the column. And then note that in matrix we don't use command or commands, whatever. We don't use that. You cannot write matrix as A, C. It is wrong. You can write it as BC. You leave space between the two elements on the two columns. Types of matrix. We have different types of matrix, but in this introduction part of the matrix, we'll discuss not few, but we will not discuss everything. So the first types of matrix is column matrix, or we say the row matrix. As the name implies, a row matrix has only one row. For example, we have 3 and 2. So this has only one row. We also have A and B. This also have only one row. So this type of matrix is called a row matrix. It is called a row matrix because it has only one row. And we also have a column matrix. The opposite. The column matrix has only one column. So this is C1, and this is also another column matrix, C1. So we can call this type of matrix column matrix. We also have the null or zero matrix. When we say null, it's like empty matrix. Sometimes you may solve a matrix problem and you arrive at this answer, and then they ask you what type of matrix is this. So that's why the types of matrix are very important to take note of. So this, whenever you solve a matrix question and you arrive at 0 in all the elements or the members there, then you can call that as zero matrix or null matrix. They are saying that all the members or the element there are what? 0. You can call them. That type of matrix is known as zero matrix. We also have rectangular matrix. It is the opposite. Rectangular matrix, we say a matrix in which the members of the row is not equal. Take note of this. When they are not equal to the number of the column, it is called a rectangular matrix. Let's understand it. Why this is a rectangular matrix? Because when we look at it, we only have two rows, 1, 2, and 3. This is R1. Let me change the in color. Yeah, this is R1. And then 0, 1, 7. 0, 1, 7. This is R2. This is 2 rows. And remember the form of matrix, it is always the row multiplied by the column, not the other way around. So we have 2 rows, and let's see how many columns do we have. We have 3 columns. 1 and, let me use another color. 1 and 0, this is column 1. And then 2 and 1, this is column 2. Then we have 3, 7, this is column 3. So this set of matrix, it's called rectangular matrix because we can notice that we only have 2 rows and then 3 columns. So we can call this as 2 by 3 matrix. always matrix, it is the row first multiplied by the column. This is 2 by 3 matrix. And this other aspect, we can notice we have how many? Oh, we have 3 rows. A, B, this is 1 row, R1, B, E, this is R2, and then C, F, this is R3. So in this case, we have 3 rows, and then how many columns do we have? We only have 2 columns. A, B, C is a 1 column, C1, and then D, E, F is another column, C2. So we can call that matrix as rectangular matrix because the rows and the column are not equal. So this type of matrix is called 3. This one is 3 by, because the rows are 3 by 2 matrix. While this one, it is 2 by 3 matrix. Don't get distracted. This is how you always write matrix. It is always the row by the column, not the other way around. And then we have square matrix. As the name implies, square matrix is a matrix which has the same numbers of rows and columns. That one is simple. It has 2 rows, 2 columns, 3 rows, 3 columns. So let's take an example. Let's understand this. This is what the first row, 1 and 2. This is R1. And then 2 and 3. This is R2. This is 2 rows. How many columns you can see there also? We have 1 and 2. This is C1. And then 4 and 3. This is C2. So this one you can call it as a square matrix because it has the same number of rows. That is 2 by 2. It has the same number of rows and the number of columns. So in these 2 examples, you figure out and practice and see for yourself. So this last one, this one is 3 by 3 matrix because it has 3 rows. Now you identify the rows and then identify the column. Let's see if you are really open. And then 5, we have equal matrix. In equal matrix, they are saying that, let's say we have 2 sets of members. Let's say we have B. This is B. Let's say we have matrix A and matrix B. If matrix A and matrix B are equal, it means they are said to be if their corresponding entries are the same. In other words, in matrix A, we have 2 by 2 matrix. And then in matrix B also we have 2 by 2 matrix. So this set of matrix, you can call them as equal matrix because they have this same number of rows and the same number of columns, by which you can see what A is equals to. The first row is equals to the first row in the second set of the matrix. A is equals to A. So this one must equals to this, and then this must equals to this. That's what they are saying. It goes again. This, the B must equals to this, and then D must equals to this. So that's what they are saying equal matrix is, right? So now we understand what equal matrix is. We understand the rows. So this is actually the introductory part of a matrix. Knowing this introduction, it's going to help you a lot. And this is made simple with us, and I'm Kalawa. Stay tuned. Our next video, we're going to discuss the addition and subtraction of a matrix. So bye-bye. Subscribe.